What's up, everyone? You want to hear some poems?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Are we excited? Are we glad to be here? Power is a man or a ram who reigns in embers before empires and sears conviction, charges from hyper-focus to influence, and tears away subtlety with bony horns and skull. This is the first man. This is the firstborn son who was chosen to drive the fire like the raw engines before him. Watch him feed the forge and bathe in flame. This next one's called First They Slaughtered the Angels. First, they slaughtered the angels, tying together thin white legs with wire cords and opening their silk throats with icy knives. They died fluttering their wings like chickens, and their immortal blood wet the burning earth. We watched from underground, from the gravestones, the crypts chewing our bony fingers and shivering in our piss-stained winding sheets. The seraphs and the cherubim are gone. They have eaten them and cracked their bones for marrow. They have wiped their asses on angel feathers, and now they walk the rubbled streets with eyes like fire pits. Who thinked on the angels? Who stole the Holy Grail and hawked it for a jug of wine? Who fucked up Gabriel's golden horn? Was it an inside job? Who barbecued the Lamb of God? Who flushed St. Peter's keys down the mouth of a North Beach toilet? Who raped St. Mary with a plastic dildo stamped with the Good Housekeeping seal of approval? Was it an outside job? Where are our weapons? Where are our bludgeons, our flamethrowers, our poison gas, our hand grenades? We fumble for our guns and our knees sprout credit cards. We vomit canceled checks, standing spread-legged with open sphincters, weeping soap suds from our radioactive eyes and screaming for the ultimate rifle, the messianic cannon, the Pascal bomb. The bellies of women split open and children rip their way out with bayonets, spitting blood in the eyes of blind midwives before impaling themselves on their own swords. The penises of men are become blue steel machine guns. They ejaculate bullets. They spread death as an orgasm. Lovers roll in the bushes, tearing at each other's genitals with iron fingernails. Fresh blood is served at health food bars, germ-free paper cups, gulped down by syphilitic club women in papier-mâché masks. Each one the same hand-painted face of Hamlet's mother at the age of 10. We watch from underground, our eyes like periscopes, flinging our fingers to the dogs for candy bars in an effort to still their barking, in an effort to keep the peace, in an effort to make friends and influence people. We have collapsed our collapsible bomb shelters. We have folded our folding life rafts, and at the count of 12, they have disintegrated into piles of rat shit, nourishing the growth of poisoned flowers and Venus pitcher plants. We huddle underground, hugging our porous chests with mildewed arms, listening to the slow blood drip from our severed veins, lifting the tops of our zippered skulls to ventilate our brains. They have murdered our angels. We have sold our bodies and our hours to the curious. We have paid off our childhood in dishwashers in Milltown and rubbed salt upon our bleeding nerves in the course of searching. And they have shit upon the open mouth of God. They have hung the saints in straitjackets, and they have tranquilized the prophets, They have denied both Christ and cock and diagnosed Buddha as catatonic. They have emasculated the priests and the holy men and censored even the words of love. Lobotomy for every man, lobotomy for every housewife, lobotomy for the businessman, lobotomy for the nursery schools, and they have murdered the angels. Now in the alleyways the androgynes gather, swinging their lepers' bells like censers as they prepare the ritual rape of God. The grease that shines their lips is the fat of angels. The blood that kicks their claws is the blood of angels. They are gathering in the streets and playing dice with angel eyes. They are casting the last lots of Armageddon. Now, in the aftermath of mourning, we are rolling away the stones from underground. From the caves, we have widened our peyote-visioned eyes and rinsed our mouths with last night's wine. We have caulked the holes in our arms with dust and flung libations at each other's feet. And we shall enter into the streets and walk among them and do battle, holding our lean and empty hands upraised. We shall pass among the strangers of the world like a bitter wind, and our blood will melt iron, and our breath will melt steel. We shall stare face to face with naked eyes, and our tears will make earthquakes, and our wailing will cause mountains to rise, and the sun to halt. They shall murder no more angels, not even us. Empire, the leader, the apocalyptic rider of death, bringing desecration to the empty street, filling slowly with shambles. Empire, the condemner of the damned, the punished, the kicked out, made empty, made hollow. Empire, who is all wickedness and hate. Empire, slaver, imprisoner, conscriptor, oppressor, imperialist, colonizer. Empire, as xenophobia and chains lead to empty, endless void. Empire, beating for angry young, fuck your innocence. Empire, burning cities, burning fiery and inflamed hatred, boiling the edges of empire eyes. Empire created the nuclear crisis, the bombs, atomicism, drop it, drop it, drop it. Empire, whose dynamism is spectrums of violence. Empire, your violence bringing about retaliatory return and reckoning. Empire, whoever is alive is consumed, drowned, shot, burned. Empire, who crushes millions under police car fire and tear gas, rubber bullet, live ammunition. Empire built of palaces of insanity. Empire, don't fear the empire, owning it all never brought enough revenue. Empire owns these hands. Empire owns these walls. Empire demolishing what has already been demolished. Everything is overkill. Empire roads are seeping oil and tar pits suck us under. Empire in cakes of sadness, casks and barrels of empire madness. Empire, these words inscribed on cave walls upon which lies only a shadowed figure. Empire, invading, conquering, genocide, and evil is a sort of suicide on its own. Empire, a house becomes a mirror, your marble palaces crumble when they touch hot tar. Empire, my rifles twitching revolution, from violence born to violence dying. Empire, countries erased to eraser shaving rubble. Empire, you boiled my body. Empire, spreading like vile sickness throughout the universe. Empire, 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 empire which sends us to die, empire which forces us drugs, empire which kills us slow, empire I'm one medical expense away from houselessness, empire who funds the timeless conflict senselessly, you will hear me. Empire, I wrote this poem in a shifting room for heathens and anarchists. I have brought you this letter and slid it under your golden door, spattered in blood and debris and flotsam. Empire who hung revolutionaries from their necks. Empire, your body is collapsing. Empire, I cut off your head. Empire who destroyed my mind. There are so many ways to love like you mean it. Tragedy always comes cyclical, and it's all fucked. A long dark hallway, bleak and bleeding, this slaughter of angel and cherish, unattainable in the millennium of dead things. Split me open, this hand acts breathless and indecisive, there's no such thing as victor. I watch through small glass windows, there's blood on the small glass windows. I was a cold, long winter, harrowed, difficult, and ugly are the way of all things. I fight like my life depends on it, because your life depends on it. Dressing in house of mirrors, undressing in silent dark, undressing the millennium. How many more weapons can they manufacture? How efficient is efficient enough to kill a child? There are so many ways to love like you mean it. Cyclical, unspooled, loved like nightstick papyrus warmed in rain. I bring my knees to my chest. This place was never meant to be warmed. Oh yeah, thank you so much.